Uh, you'd say that you don't like being famous and everything. Can I ask why? Because I think a lot of people would say, Ben Askren, you're kind of pretty good at being in the public eye. You're
Oh
entertaining.
God, that's what my wife says too. She says like, I know you don't want this, but um, you seem to thrive in that environment. And to me, it feels like a wrestling locker room where you guys, everyone's just kind of talking shit, and you roll off your back, or some guy gets bothered, so then you keep antagonizing him. I don't know, like I just don't have the desire, and I guess in the case that I could give positive, I think like I have a quote, and I think I should probably trademark it at some point. But don't tie your ego to your outcome. And I said that on a Steve-O podcast, and a handful of people have commented. I've seen that said something like, "Hey, that really affected the way I think about things." And so, hey, if I could affect people in a positive way like that, I would love it. But I'm I think I'm borderline autistic actually, and I have very specified interests, and I can't stand talking to people about things that don't really matter to me. And I know it's really bad. My wife gets upset with me about it, and she probably should, right? It's fair. And so when people want to come up and talk to me about stuff, it's just like, I don't want to talk. I want to think about what I want to think about, or I want to go coach wrestling. I want to do what I want to do. And I don't want to talk to strangers. I know I sound like a total asshole when I say that, but I'm telling you my feelings. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to go to the restaurant and sit down and eat and not have anyone come take a picture and listen. So, I know I sound like an asshole, but I'm telling you my feelings, and that's how it is.
Hey, completely understood. My final question, Ben, who's the bigger problem child, Jake Paul or Sean O'Malley?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know them well enough to really comment on that. I probably have to do a more thorough research of their histories.
Hey, thanks, Ben.
Yep.
Okay, next up is Boxing Social.
Hey Ben, I just had a couple more questions for you.
Yes.
You're in this position with this fight because you're fighting Jake Paul, who's built himself this YouTube empire as such.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that heel hustle that Jake has been going on for the last few years? Do you expect that, and do you think there are lessons that fighters like yourself who are coming up should take lessons from Jake to get to where he is right now?
What was the word you said? Heel hustle?
The heel hustle. Like being
heel
the
hustle. Oh, yeah, I never heard of that exact terminology. No, I get what you're saying. No, I said earlier, I think it's really important for fighters to understand that the social media and the trash talk and the personality, it's very, very important to progressing your career. And really, when you think about it, I was talking to someone, a baseball player yesterday. It's like, I said, this guy doesn't have a big social media following. It's like, well, it doesn't matter. If his batting average is good and he hits some home runs, he's going to get paid a whole bunch of money, and that's true with other sports. In MMA and boxing and whatever the fuck we're doing this weekend, celebrity fighting, it's just not true. It's like literally, if you can bring a bunch of eyeballs, they're going to pay you a bunch of money. And if you don't understand that, you're a moron, and someone should hit you in the head with a tack hammer.
You said you've been watching a lot of boxing in the lead up to this and looking to replicate some of the moves of some legendary fighters. Who have you watched and who have you been trying to replicate?
I really liked how Tyson bit that dude, so maybe I'll try to bite Jake.
Any other fighters you've been watching?
No, it's just that. That's it.
And just finally from you, can I get your prediction, please, for the fight night?
I seventh on TKO. We'll stick with that.
Brilliant. All the best then. Thanks,
yes.
Ben.
All right, and finally, we're going to circle back around to Shaquille for his awesome question.
Hey, Shaquille.
All right, let's try this again. Thank you, Ben. When you were on Logan Paul's podcast, they played that Jake Paul clip, and everyone in the room seemed uncomfortable. Even his older brother. Have you noticed, as we go closer to this fight, that the public favor is swaying even more so towards you?
I mean, from the first time we did anything, no one likes the guy. I was blown away. Like I'd never seen, not even as many people hate Colby Covington. Like I had literally never seen anything like it. So I can't say it's swaying more because I think it was swayed in the beginning.
We'll leave it at that.
So thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
And we're clear.
Wait, I'm not done. I want to say, can I say one more thing? Is the microphone on?
Ben, you can say whatever you want.
Okay, good. Listen, I fully intend to box on Saturday night, but Jake Paul is telling lies when he says my purse will be deducted for me doing a non-boxing move. That's just not true. He made it up. And I would just appreciate all you guys write that he's telling lies. Peace. Maybe I'll throw an elbow. You never know.
Thank you, Ben. We appreciate it. So coming up next will be Regis Prograis. He's just about ready to pop in. Let me know if you